progesterone levels are in very close by cow. It becomes easier to see the value of knowing progesterone levels to determine the reproductive status of individual cows. Normally cycling cow, progesterone decreases during estrus and remains low for a 5 to 8 day period. Low confirms the cow or very estrus. The cow shows secondary sign of heat. A low progesterone will confirm that is in heat. Recommended, the better the secondary sign, better the resulting of insemination. During these questionable heats, a high reading of progesterone indicates the cow is not heat, which provides a no-go decision on breeding. While this will save insemination expense, the biggest return will come from catching the cow when she does come into heat. If this saves a $60 heat or a $100 heat, this is where the primary profit return will be realized using AccuFirm. Using AccuFirm to confirm breeding heats will improve accuracy of heat detection and reduce the number of missed heats in the herd. In addition, breeding cows that are not in heat could be virtually eliminated. The result? Increased conception rates. AccuFirm's use as a confirmation tool is more effective when used with the kamar heat mount detector. When the detector turns red, a strong secondary sign of heat is given that the cow was ridden by a herd mate. And the exclusive built-in timing mechanism gives a strong indication that she stood to be ridden. No other secondary sign of heat is this closely associated with standing heat. Now, producers can confirm the accuracy of the detector with a low reading of progesterone. Again, the better the secondary sign of heat, the better the timing of insemination. This new combination of heat detection aids will assist breeders by increasing heat detection efficiency while maintaining a high degree of accuracy. AccuFirm can also be used for post-breeding heat checks 19 to 24 days after breeding. This provides an opportunity to determine the reproductive status at a critical stage for maintaining optimum calving intervals. A cow that was bred on day 0 but did not conceive will experience a drop in progesterone as she cycles back normally for a repeat heat. Low progesterone at this time provides a very reliable confirmation the cow is open and needs to be rebred. Once a cow conceives, progesterone levels increase and remain high throughout pregnancy. Therefore, a high reading of progesterone at this stage provides an indirect indication of pregnancy. These cows should be confirmed pregnant by your vet at the appropriate interval. With AccuFirm, producers can now identify open cows at the earliest opportunity to rebreed. This provides a new tool to catch repeat breeders and get them bred back earlier, saving more costly days open. Many management options exist for producers using AccuFirm as an open repeat cow test. For example, scheduling a test 19 days post-breeding will help identify repeat cows at the front end of their heat cycle. This will provide the best opportunity to identify those cows still open and rebreed them when they show signs of heat. Some producers may choose to schedule an AccuFirm test on day 21 or 22 to simply identify cows with high or low progesterone. High-reading cows are presumed pregnant, and low-reading cows that have not been caught in heat later receive a synchronizing treatment to short-cycle them back into a scheduled heat. As an cow test, AccuFirm can help identify open repeat cows earlier, improve the chances for a second service AI, and have cows bred back earlier. AccuFirm is not a pregnancy test, and it's not an estrus test. AccuFirm is a progesterone test that simply reports if progesterone is high or low. Producers still need to know what stage the cow is at in her reproductive cycle. But when we know what stage, and if progesterone is high or low, producers can make better management decisions and improve the overall efficiency of reproduction in their herd.
The management concept of progesterone testing has been around for some time.
but restricted by technology for use at the university levels. Now it can be put to work on the dairy thanks to the speed and simplicity of the AccuFirm progesterone test. This new diagnostic tool takes less than 4 minutes time to run and involves 4 simple steps. Here's how it works. The first step is to pull a post-milk stripping sample from any clear quarter right into the test tube, filling at least 3/4 full. Post-milk is important because AccuFirm is calibrated for best results using post-milk strippings. Next, write the cow's ID number near the top of the test tube. Place the tube in your pocket and proceed with the milking. You can test right away or within 4 hours of putting the milk sample into the tube. This allows you the convenience of finishing the milking or any other chores before running. Remove your AccuFirm kit from the refrigerator and give it about 90 minutes to warm up to room temperature. It's very important that reagent materials and milk samples be brought to temperature before running the test. You can speed this up by placing the bottles into a warm water bath. To prepare for testing, gently mix the cream back into the milk. Remove the caps from the sample tubes and place them in the rack. A control sample tube is necessary each time you run a set of milk tube from your kit and write the letter A at the top of this will distinguish it from your milk sample tubes. Put it in the A slot on the tube rack and you're ready to go. The first step is to take the control tube up to the fill line on the rack. The synthetic milk that contains this will react with the ant on the inside wall tube and result in a specific change compared to the color change in the milks. Wait for this reaction to take place. Dump the milk samples and the agent down. And starting with the milk sample just to control tube, squeeze this reagent into up to rack. So rack wait 1 minute. Dump reagent for and rinse out 5 times with tap water. The tubes out well and move on to step 4. Take the C reagent and squeeze to each tube on the rack. Again, we're left full tube last. Now, place 2 drops of D reagent into each tube. Accidentally 2 drops in a tube. Simple up their tubes. Within 2 minutes, reaction will take place. Sample is lighter in color than the control, such as the white. The milk sample is from a high progesterone. Milk samples that are darker than the are from low progesterone. It's difficult to distinguish color change reaction by wipes. And place the control in the A slot and the milk sample in the S slot of the reader. Close and press the button on the reader. A lighting of progesterone is high, low. Read your tube samples within 2 minutes and change takes place. From start to finish, AccuFirm requires 4 simple steps and less than 4 minutes time. A fast color reaction tells you if progesterone high or low. Overall, AccuFirm provides producers with information they've had access to before. When we know the cow in her reproductive cycle, and if progesterone high or low, we can confirm estrus or non-estrus before making an important breeding decision, which open cows at the optimum time to rebreed. In addition, cows checked pregnant that later show false heat can be noted. Considering AccuHerd can help you improve reproductive efficiency using missed heats, improving heat accuracy and increasing. AccuFirm also assists in identifying open heat-related pregnancy and reducing cost. AccuFirm is an effective tool that is destined to produce grip on their reproductive management. You're a technician, dealer, and about progesterone levels in your cattle. Find out how to get a more profitable return on your investment. AccuFirm is brought to you exclusive leader in heat detection management. And AccuFirm. Better heat detection for more profitable AI.